angels, and welcome back. You must be thinking, why am I looking so glammed? I have recreated one of the most beautiful looks that I recently saw. Any guesses? Yes, I'm sure you'll be able to make out. I was mesmerized by this look. I have recreated the look for our Bollywood diva Kareena Kapoor Khan. Let me just show you a closer look. Can you see how gorgeous she looks in the picture? This stunner has collaborated with Lakme and has come out with her Kareena Kapoor Khan collection. As soon as the video was released, I was actually taken aback by her glamorous looks. They were so beautiful. There was one which was in blue and it was very bold, and this one actually took my heart away. This is so neat and at the same time it's so bold and classy. I thought of recreating this look for all of you. It's nothing which is too much. Very simple, kept the base very neat, a good winged liner and bold red lips. I'm sure you will like the tutorial and you will also love to recreate this look. But another very strange thing is that I have not used Lakme products to recreate the look. I do not have much collection for Lakme with me, but I've used what all products do I have with me to recreate exactly the same look that she's wearing. Don't worry, I am definitely going to give you the Lakme substitutes in the description box below. So if you want to see how did I create this, keep on watching.
I have already done my hair and I think they look absolutely perfect. But for doing my makeup, I'm just going to put them into a section clip. And now I'm going to moisturize my skin with this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I have been loving this product so much, but lately I don't know why did I stop using it. But for today's look, I am definitely going to moisturize my skin with this. And now since I want the base to be really neat, I'm going to take this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And then after applying this, I am using Benefit Porefessional Primer just in the areas where I feel I have open pores, because I want the base to look flawless. For this look, I want a full coverage foundation. So I am using Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation in the shade Y335. This is definitely a full coverage foundation. And I'm going to blend this foundation with my IT Cosmetics brush. This is a very soft and wonderful brush. And look how good coverage does this stick foundation gives. I'm just going to blend it nicely in my skin. Since in the picture the base is very neat, so that is what I am going to do. I'm just going to create a strong base. For my concealer, I'm using Nars concealer in the shade Ginger. I'm going to apply it under my eyes and use the other side of the brush from IT Cosmetics to set the concealer. And now to set everything perfectly, I'm using my damp beauty blender, because I think this one product makes the base look so much better. I'm just going to tap it all over my face so that it takes off everything which is extra and I don't look cakey. Now to highlight, I am lately obsessed with Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle, and this is in the shade Neutralize. If you talk about the look, the center of Kareena's face is very nicely highlighted, and that's what I have done. I have used it mainly in the center of the face, and I'm going to blend all this using the tiny beauty blender. This product instantly brightens up the face, and lately I have started loving it. It's so value for money. Now finally, to blend everything together and set it well, I will use the damn beauty blender again all over the face. Now since I said earlier that I want the base to be really neat, so I'm using MAC Studio Fix powders in the shade NC20 and NC30 because I want my base to be flawless. And these are one of the powders that give you good coverage at the same time. So I'm using this brush from Makeup by Analia, and I am using NC20 under my eyes and NC30 all over the face. For my bronzer, I'm using the NYX Matte Bronzer in Deep Tan. And I'm just bronzing the outer part of the face and creating a sharp nose. That's all I will be doing with the bronzer. For my blush, I am using the Sephora Colourful blush in the shade 17, and I'm not going to use much. I'm just going to lightly apply it on the apples, blending it well with the contour. For my brows, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown, because if you see her brows, they are very nicely done and looking quite feathery. So I am not going to make them too dark. Instead, I'm going to give lighter strokes. And with the spoolie, I'm going to make it look like that feather looking eyebrows. And finally, to set it, I'm using the Benefit Give Me Brow in shade Medium Deep. Now I'm just going to prime my eyes. For my eyes, I'm using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm using the shade which is Peaches and Cream all over the lid. Now I'll take this color which is Puri, and I'll work in the transition. I'll start from the outer corner and we'll take it deep inside the inner corner. And now for the main lid, I'm using the shade which is White Peach. I'm going to spray MAC Fix Plus on my brush because I want this color to stand out and make my eyes look more brighter as I have seen in the picture. I am using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and I am going to create the sharp wing the same way that Kareena has created in the picture. I'll start from the outer corners first, blending it in the inner corner, and then starting from the inner corner and then bringing it in the center. Now I'm going to take the same liner and work on the lower lash line as well, because in the picture she has just worked on half of her lower lash line. Just to make my eyes look a little more sharp, I'm extending the liner in the inner corner as well. Now just To make the look more subtle and not that bold and grungy, I am going to soften up the liner with a black eyeshadow, and I'm going to blend the liner. For the inside rim, I'm using this Kiko pencil, which is in this skin color, to make my eyes look really neat. Now for my mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara, and I am just going to apply it on the upper lashes because her lower lashes look quite neat and she's not worked with mascara on the lower lashes. For my lips, I am using this MAC lip liner in the shade Cherry. I know this is not as red as shown in the picture, but I am going to create that effect later. And the lip color that I found is matching well with the look was the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Quite the Standout. And now by using the same lip liner, which is Cherry, I am just going to darken the outer corners of her lips because I can see that depth in the picture just in the outer corners of the lips. Now I'll spray MAC Fix Plus all over the face and let this dry. And finally, for the highlight, I'm using the Balm Mary Luminizer, but not too much, just a little amount on the cheekbones, nose and the chin.
So this is the final look right in front of you. I tried my level best to create it as close as possible, and I'm sure that I created it. I did it something which is very close to her look. You just saw a tiny bit of it. But yes, in case you want to be a pro, or you want to learn makeup, or you're just a beginner, you can join our online program, which is www.krushhbykonicalive.com. It is an online program wherein we teach makeup online. So you can learn makeup from any part of the world, sitting at the comfort of your office or at your home. It's something which is very detailed. We give you detailed explanation of all the products that we use, the substitutes that you can use, and we also teach you a lot of different looks. So in case you want to learn makeup, do register at www.krushhbykonicalive.com. Also, in case you like the look, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you come to know every time I upload. I love you all, stay blessed and keep on watching.